do it all the time anyway.
Go ahead, I hit record.
Pause it, man.
Alright, go ahead, man. What? Come on,
Stop
man.
messing with me, man.
What?
Now you gonna mess my video up.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
Front brake. We're gonna do
Man, come on before you mess me up, man.
Go ahead.
Alright, you guys. I gotta tell stop, man.
Go ahead, man.
You see what he doing to me, right? That's why I be messing up all the time. All the time. Now, what else get ready to say? Cause you keep messing with me, man. Something wrong with this guy, y'all. I don't understand. But anyway, back to business. Welcome to another episode of Astro Auto Repair. Can you dig it? Hey, Cooter. What it is, buddy? You wouldn't believe who I had with me today. J. Richard, 1954. Hot dog, that's the man right there, y'all. Today we'll be showing you all how to replace brakes on a...
What brakes? I just told him.
Front
Thank
brakes.
You.
And rear.
Huh?
And rear.
There's gonna be two different videos.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we'll show you all
Rick
how to
up here.
replace front brakes.
Now Ricky's up here.
I know,
Trying to throw
but
my video.
he don't even know what's going on right now.
You ain't leaving until the job's done.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll be showing you all how to replace the front brakes on a 1999.
94.
Well, I thought it was 99, man. See, you done messed me all up, daggone it. A 1994 2500 Chevy. We'll be showing you how to replace front brakes. Coming up on Astro Auto Repair.
This channel is a member of the Astral Stars, which means we have a zero tolerance policy against the harassment of others. Anybody who violates that policy will be banned. For further information, please visit www.theastralstars.com. Alright guys, first things first. Jacking the vehicle up and getting it secured with jack stands. Now guys, I cannot stress this enough. This is the most important part of the job. Because if this car drops on you, you can hang it up. You can hang it up doing brakes and everything. Then instead of doing brakes, you're going to be paying a hospital bill. All right, check it out. Now, we are on gravel driveway. So putting a jack stand on gravel, there's a good chance that the jack stand will sink into the ground or tilt and the car come down. And as you can see, Rick has this nice, what's this, 2x10?
Yeah, it looks like, I think it's
2x10 board with the jack stands up underneath, right up under the chassis. This is great. And he's got that on both sides. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is take off our tires. Now to take off these tires, the first thing you're gonna have is the... Now, Billy Bob didn't mention it, but this vehicle is a diesel. Whether it's gonna be different with the lugs, I'm not sure, but I just wanted to mention that. The first thing you wanna do is take off there's caps, center caps. And these center caps are held on by these plastic, right, Rick?
Yeah, 22 millimeter.
22 millimeter plastic caps right here. And these caps just twist off. And what we got here? Okay. Billy Bob's about to take over from here. Be right back.
All right, you guys. Today I'll be using an Earthquake XT. Bad good.
No, man, you can only do that when we got a name for the tool.
Yeah, but still, I did it anyway. Now, I have a 22 millimeter socket, a 1-inch extension.
Extension.
Oh, hold on. There it is. 3-inch.
3-inch, okay.
On the half drive extension. Now, here we go. I'm gonna see how tight this thing is by hand. All right. So notice I just turned one to see how tight it was, or if I can get it off. You don't want to mess it up. That sugar going there pretty tight too, boy. Good God Almighty.
Yeah, that's the one thing. That's the one thing I don't like about the new guns. Is that
You ain't broken yet.
Yeah, that joker's on it tight. All right, here we go. What you laughing about, man?
I wanted to say you can stop smoking that crack. But I'm good. Go ahead. All right, so tell me, man. So we're gonna get this cap off, and we'll be right back.
All right, taking on my last one. Now, all right, put these to a side so I don't lose them. Now what we're gonna do now, same tool.
Alright, so he's gonna take off the 6 lugs nuts. Again, that's also 22 millimeter. Go ahead and pull off both front tires. We'll be right back. Alright guys, next step is very important. Now you want to take the cap to the master cylinder and pop it off. Now usually you guys that follow our videos, with this next step I do now is called the Timmy towel. I take a piece of paper towel, stick it in the master cylinder, so when we push back the pistons on the caliper, which I'm about to show, what Billy Bob about to show you, it does not mess up the seals inside the master cylinder. And then when we push it back, this fluid's going to come up and we don't want it spilling all over the place. Now we can't use the Timmy towel on this because right now this is just too open. So we're going to use a different method. Check this out. Watch this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take our brake bleeder, hook up some air to it, and I'm going to take some of the fluid out of here. Actually a lot. So I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, boy, look at that. Let me go to the other side. Now, a lot of you guys might not have this, so get you a nice turkey baster or something and do the same exact thing. And this is cool because this fluid, get rid of it. Get some new fluid and put it in there. All right, for the next step, I want you to take the steering wheel, turn it all the way to the right. And when we come back, Billy Bob is taking over. We'll be right back.
all right, you guys. What our goal is to do now is get the caliper to push the piston back. So you want to get you either a little mini pry bar or a screwdriver, whichever one you prefer or you feel like you can do better with. You're going to take your pry bar and you're going to stick it right there. Can you get it? All right, watch the camera. All right, now remember you have your brake fluid top off, so you don't want to pull it too fast. You push the fluid out or either bust the piston. So I'm slightly pushing. You should see that piston slide back.
Oh, actually, I see the calipers. Hold. Go ahead.
You want to go back as far as you can. So when you put your new brakes on, you wouldn't have...
Now guys, check this out. What he's doing now is he's pulling the caliper this way, which is at the same time is taking the piston, which is right there, and that's going in.
Yep. So...
Is that all back all the way? I'm like it's...
That thing back. That thing back there.
Okay.
Just to make sure I tell you what I do. I slide that caliper over just like this. Daggone it. Slide that caliper over. Now, take my pry bar so I have a little more tension. And I just continue to push and it doesn't move. Alright, now, what I have here is my long ratchet with the swivel head, just in case I get into a jam. And I have a 3/8 daggone hex head socket. So I got my 3/8 drive ratchet.
Hold on. Alright guys, what he got here is 2 bolts holding this caliper on. One right there, and you can see it's got the 3/8 socket in it, a screw, and one right above right there.
Alright, now put that thing in. Once you get it in, you see it kind of got to have a little slack in it, so you want to make sure you tap this thing on for the dust and dirt that's in there, so you don't strip that socket out. My God almighty.
You want me to get on this side, other side?
Man, you had to get somewhere. This thing here tight. Yeah, let me get right up. Now, you got it?
Hey, I'm good.
I'm just gonna loosen the bolts, show you all where you need to go to get them out. I'm doing the same thing here. Tapping in, make sure it's in there deep enough. Now, we're gonna get these two bolts out and we'll be right back.
All right, guys, we're back. Check it out. Usually we would use the big bill, but I forgot the battery. The battery's on charge. So cool to check this out. Rick got his own big bill, and for guys, in case I didn't say anything, he also has the Earthquake XT. Both of them. That's my dream right there. And this one, guys, check this out. This is weird because my XT is it. Can I see it, man? Am I getting a good?
See, good.
Shut up, shut up. Did I ask you to say anything? Sit over there. All right, check it out. Get off, man. All right, the one that I got has a gray section right here. And look at Rick's. It's got the black section. This is a newer version, and this one sounds a lot more heftier than this one. See, Harbor Freight got over on me then. Dang it, they upgraded. All right, go ahead, man. Do what you're doing. Grab the ratchet.
We're gonna do my thoughts on after this. All right. I have a.
They know what you got.
I wouldn't say a rig bill, but you know it. All right, let's go. Come on. Hey, I'm down here. I'm over here.
How we call it? Big Rick.
Yeah, see. Now, I want to hear that though.
That's the name of it.
But I want to hear that. You didn't want to hear what I had to say. Come on, let's go. Oh, man, see, then you got me tight in the thing. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Look at that thing go to work.
All right, we're gonna get both of those out, and we'll be right back.
All right, you guys. Now, man, I forgot it. Get my mechanics wire. Okay, now what you gonna do? Grab your caliper, wiggle that thing on out of. Make sure you pay attention to how it came out. You do not want to lay this thing to a side. You want to get some mechanics wire and tie it up. We're gonna get some of that, and we'll be right back.
No, you don't.
Man,
turn that caliper upside down and set it right on top of the upper control arm.
See, you just don't want me to do right to save my life, man.
There you go. Look how easy that is.
That's easy. Then I go here and get a knot on my head.
All right, now what you gonna do now? What's next?
God love me. We're gonna get our part. Matter of fact, while we're here,
yeah, there you go. There you go.
See,
now, what are you doing?
They slide back and forth pretty easy.
That's the bolt.
Man,
most of the bolt will slide back and forth.
I pushed the other. Look, now I done pushed it in there. See there? You see that?
What?
Right there. Okay, that's the bolt.
Uh-huh.
Here you go. You see it? Gone.
Okay.
Pushing it back out.
Now, why you want to make sure those slide? Why you want to make sure that moves?
You want to make sure you check those because you could be riding down the road on one side of your brake or be pushing on it.
What do you mean
on your
one
rotor.
side of the road? Riding down the road.
You could be riding down the road. After you press on your brake, you ride down the road, and your brakes will still be stuck to your rotor just like that. So you want to check those.
Okay.
And slid back pretty easy. So I know this fine. Now we're gonna get the brake shoes, and we'll be right back.
Hey guys, normally these would be out like that right there. Just push those back and make sure they're flush, or you will not be getting that on. All right. All right, we'll be right back. All right, guys, here's the new brakes. Customer got it from Fisher Auto Parts. Guys, you definitely want to, I mean, I don't like to put auto parts stores down, but I try to stay away from Advance and AutoZone. I mean, because they got all different kind of name brand brakes. They got the regular one, the cheap one, the gold, the max, and all this. And it sucks. Don't you want to go to a place that you order some brakes and you get a good quality brand right from the start? So we got Fisher Auto Parts, or go to Rock Auto, and you can probably get the same name brand. This is Bendix. Now, check this out. This kit comes with everything you need. Lubricant, new boots, everything. This look good. And check out those anti-squeal shims. That's not just metal, man. That's like a fiber. Check that out. Yeah, buddy, man. We're gonna do some good brakes. Let's stop playing around.
Hey,
all right, what?
Notice something.
What?
You look at the shims. Got a little spot where the piston will hit it. You know, the little indentation.
Oh. See, the other one's got the same thing.
Yeah.
That don't mean nothing.
You know where the piston sits at?
Shut up, man. You know, I don't even know why sometimes he's He just talking out his butt. All right, check it out, guys. Now that we know this kit comes with these boots, we're going to be taking them off. The first thing we're going to do is take our bolts, slide them out. It's going to come out with the slider and everything. Take both of them out. It doesn't matter. You can mix them up. Both of them are the same size. They are not no different length. Everything is the same length. Okay, let's put those down. The next thing, look at our packages. Package right here. I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing step by step. Now it's messed up, guys, because if you go to AutoZone or something, this part right here, you might well skip ahead because you ain't going to have these. So skip ahead in the video till we get to the brake pads. But if you got a good set, you're going to be doing this. And see how this boot is right here? Only thing this boot is, it just pops right on, right to there. So what you want to do, you can try to pull it off. They're kind of difficult to pull off. So you want to get you a screwdriver or something, or a pair of pliers. And right where it meets at, right between there, just go in there, and you probably get a smaller screwdriver. Just get doing with the small screwdriver, and you can get in there, pop that off, and just go around and pop that off, just like that. Throw it away. All right, let's get the other side done, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we took the caps off. The next thing we got to do, we got 2 seals right inside here, and let me show you how they're gonna look. Take one out of this package. See these right here? Now what these does is you got the bolt and then you got the slider. Inside the caliper, that's where that ring sets in. Just like that for that to slide along. So let's put this down, and what we're gonna do now is flip the caliper around. And can you see inside there? Matter of fact, let me get a little pick.
Go to the bottom.
You can see inside there better?
Yeah.
You can see right there. Just take that, pop it right out. Just that easy. Get the next one, grab it, and you can do this a lot easier if you're a dentist, because that's what it feels like. All right, got them right off. Check that out. All right, let's get the new ones, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got our 2 new seals right here, and what you want to do is, now remember, there's a groove right in there that they set in. You got to make sure it sets in those grooves. And this is not bad. Just put the, dang it, maybe it is going to be that bad. Dang it, give me a screwdriver. Go through the other side. And what I'm trying to do is get the bottom one in.
What you finger? Let me see.
Man, I can't with my finger if I can. No. What I'm doing, guys, is holding the bottom ledge into a groove and using the screwdriver from the other end to pick it up and put it into place. And now, just slowly move that over, and it's in there. Perfect. Now, in your kit, again, you probably won't get a kit like this. In your kit, separate from the lubricant, you're gonna have a different kind of lubricant. Now, what this does is open it up, and you gotta lubricate inside there, lubricate that seal. Just take your hand, put some right there. And that is good. Let's get that other side done, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got both seals in. Put a little lubricant right there. The next thing we're gonna do is grab 2 new end caps.
Well, how you put that thing on?
Squeeze them on. You're gonna see a lip right there. Matter of fact, let me get another one. I didn't put that one on all the way. This end right here, the big end, is gonna squeeze right around here. Just like this. And you wanna make sure that it's pushed down and flush with the caliper on all sides. Now, if you have a problem with putting these on, you see it? It ain't down all the way. If you have a problem with putting this on, maybe you ain't got enough strength in your fingers at all, or it's tight like it is right now. What you want to do is take your socket. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that. We're going to put a socket right on the edges, right around here. Make sure the socket goes over that, and just tap it and make sure it goes on flush. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're going to get this on. What I got me here is a 21mm deep socket 1/2" drive. Now, what I want to do is, because if I try to put it on right there and hit with the hammer, the caliper is going to fall off the truck. So what I want to do is twist this. Because in that position, got my 21mm and got me a little brass hammer. And guys, you don't got to go crazy. I mean, because you can see like 95% of it's on already. So that's all you do, just go ahead. Tap it till it comes flush. Let's go over this side, and as you can see the opening right between there. Down. Perfect. Now that we got it up like this, why stop? Get your new slider with the bolt. Put it in. Now you got to go over and past that seal, and once you get past that seal, that is what? What the heck are you touching me for?
Put some grease on that thing, man.
Here. That's what we put grease in the first place. But you want to put more up there? Fine. Remember, we got to do the other side so we can save some of this. All right, put a little bit right on the edges. Push it in. Done. All right, let's get the other side done, and we'll be right back.
All right, you guys. Now, what we're about to do now is go ahead and remove this rotor before we get back to this brake caliper.
No! Duh. A lot of time, guys, this rotor will just pop right off. You gotta tell them that, man. Then grab the hammer.
All right, you guys. All right. I noticed when I was doing the brake that the rotor didn't move.
You did?
Mm-hmm. So, that's why I have this hammer. So I'm gonna just tap this thing and get it off.
Hold it. Which way you tapping it?
I'm gonna get ready to tap right here first.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Cause I'm gonna go ahead and see if I whatever in there break that thing free. I mean, it's an older rotor. I mean, I could just go ahead and hit it like that.
Why are you so hard-headed? If we got new rotors, just so you can hit it from the side, make it a lot easier. Now, if you're reusing these rotors, what you want to do is either hit it here or try to hit it between here. And if you hit it between here, put the lugs back on so you don't damage the thread. Jesus, help me.
I mean, cause I was gonna do it.
Go ahead.
Hit it. You see, this thing is it's coming off.
Pull it off.
Man, what you tell me? All right, we got the thing off. We'll be right back. All right, you guys. What I have here is brake part cleaner. And what you want to do is when you get your new rotor being plastic and have a little glue up there, you can spray it, but I'm gonna just spray my rag. Just enough to go around and clean this glue and all off that's on it. I'm gonna get that done and I'll be right back.
What do you mean? Is that brake cleaner? Oh, brake cleaner? Okay. Right. Then once you do that, you gotta turn it over. Tell them you gotta turn it over.
All right, now, what we're gonna do now, turn it over to the other side. I'm gonna do the same thing.
And now we're back.
We'll be right back. All right, here's my rotor.
No!
Man, what are you talking about? I mean, I can't.
What do you mean you
All
can't?
right, never mind.
Thank you.
Come on, man.
Thank
I know
you.
what you want me to
Go
do.
ahead.
Man.
Back the rotor up so you don't move the rotor back. All right, go ahead.
All right.
I brought you out the other wire brush. Put that raggedy thing down.
Man, you see you did to me. All right. I have my wire brush. What I'm gonna be doing is cleaning the bottom surface and the top surface to where your caliper slide it. See that?
You look like you're brushing teeth.
Man, look.
Brush that rust off there.
Man, do you see it?
Yeah, I can see. You know, raggedy job. Go ahead, do another one.
Hold on. Make sure I have nothing there to stop me from sliding. Now, I'm gonna clean the top one as well, and we'll be right back. All right, I have both of those cleaned on my for my rotor. I mean my caliper. What I'm gonna do is, wherever I see the little rust here, I know there's something resting there, so I'm gonna straight those the same. Now, which way you want me to clean this, Tim? You want me to go left and right, up and down? Cause you can pick on me some more. All right, see, I got it nice, clean, pretty smooth. I'm gonna do the rest of it and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, I have all my surfaces nice and clean. See that? Now, what you wanna do is, grab your rag, just wipe the excess dirt or dust off. All right, now, I'm gonna set it to a side, and I'm gonna grab my rotor.
No, you're not.
What you talking about, Tim? What did you talking about, Tim? Man, you better get out of here.
Rick, is he doing it right now, Rick?
Man, you better get out of here.
No, you don't do that. Now, I want people to pause the video and comment on what Billy Bob did wrong.
What I did? I forgot something. What I forget, man?
Oh man, I ain't got all day. Hurry up.
What I forget? I ain't forget
Take
nothing.
the rotor off, man. Take the
Man, what
rotor
I
off.
forget?
Take the rotor off.
What?
You gotta clean all this rust in it. Guys, this is very important. You definitely gotta clean the rust out of here because rust build up in here. If you get something that's sticking out, that rotor will not set flush. And what's gonna happen? The customer's gonna go down the road and the wheel is gonna shake. So you gotta take your wire brush and just clean up around there. The wire brush and clean it up. Stop looking crazy in the face.
Man.
Clean it! What the heck you doing? Clean it! Here, take the camera. Move the camera. Take the camera. Move.
Man,
Here,
move.
take the camera,
I
because I ain't
got
working.
this.
Take the camera. Take the Guys, that's all you have to do is take the wire brush and you're gonna go between the studs. See that? And just keep on going around.
You ain't doing that.
Look at that. That's all you gotta do. Keep on spinning. Sit over here and do this guy's work for him. All the way around. Done. Take the rag. Wipe it off, because that's where your main gonna be a problem at. Right around where the hub is. Right there. That's why the rotor was so hard to come off. Then you take your new rotor. Stick that on. Just like that. Give me the camera.
Hey, you know what you did wrong?
Yeah, hire you.
Nah.
Come on.
Besides that,
What?
you forgot to put the grease up there. Give me a Q-tip, man. Give me a
Oh, I gotta explain that too, because you don't know how to explain that.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. All right, guys, the next step I'm gonna show you is a little trick. And I call this the 007. I got it from one of our good subscribers, Manic Mechanic 007. Now, what we're about to do is take some lubricant and put it on each of the contact points, because you gotta make sure this caliper slides. And what I used to do, I used to take some anti-seize or something, put my fingers on it, put it around there. He said, Tim, stop being messy, stop doing that. Why don't you just get you some Q-tips? And I was like, wow, that's a good idea. So I got some Q-tips, and now I can play Picasso. What I do, and now, look inside with a box. Now guys, there was two ways of doing this. One, inside the box you're gonna get some brake lubricant, or you can use anti-seize. Now I like anti-seize because that's a much better lubricant than the one. Now I'm not saying that this one is bad, but the anti-seize is great. It's made for things like this. So what you want to do is open it up, put it on the Q-tip. Look at that, man. Look at that. Put it on the slide points right there, up there. And inside the caliper, you're gonna have some points right there where you can see where the brake pad, see that little shiny spot right here? That's where the brake pad was hitting up against, and right there. So you wanna make sure you go in there, put some there. Right there, you can see inside there? Same thing on the other side. And I'm gonna turn this caliper over on this edge like that. And right along here, this edge, and right along this edge right here. All right, so let's get this on there and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got it lubricated. That is great, man. This is coming out great. All right, let's turn our caliper back over. Now we're gonna be putting on our new brake pads. Now this one over here, to remove this one, you gotta push this brake pad in and up, away from these clips. So in and up, pop that off. Now take note of this brake pad because your wear shim, wear sensor is on this side. So what you wanna do is set that down. Get your new brake pads, you grab this one, notice it's on this side. That's not the one. Grab the other one, line it up, perfect. Now for the inboard pad, it's the same no matter what. You know what, man? Dang it, man. What the heck? Should have put those on lines. All right, so let's take our inboard pad first. Now you got these clips right here. Now you notice, there's the old one. Right there on that. Thanks, Rick. The old one has a clip like this. This is the old style ones, and I remember these. This one is different. I kind of like this one better because this one, it moves, the top half moves back and forth. This one, I like this. Hey, they must have upgraded, man. I don't know what so what we're going to do is set it down. There's the piston right there, and you might have to push this one down, push this clip down, right into place. Perfect. Now, for the outboard one. Oh man, I don't want to use my glasses. For the outboard one, you're going to have a little indentation right there. Or, better yet, right here. Use that as a guide for that outside clip. Set it just like that, and what you want to do is you're going to wiggle it back and forth, and at the same time take both your thumbs and push down on that brake pad. And pop right into place. Now, dang it, man, I can't believe this mess. Now guys, this is not lined up. Dang it. Got this stuff on my hands. There is a, let me get one of these old, let me get this one there, right here. You see that little piece that's sticking out right there? You got to make sure that is setting inside the hole of the caliper. If not, it's not going to set right. So this, I can tell, has to be moved over a little bit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's not right. It's not going to line up either way. Nope. You see, guys, where with these indentations that go into the hole of the caliper. Now if I take this old brake pad and line these up, Notice how this one's further over here?
A little longer.
A little longer. So these are the wrong brake pads. Not good. Alright guys, we'll be right back. Alright guys, what we did was take the brake pad off, bend these clips so it can spread open more. And we did one test run and they had to push this actually in more. Let's try another one. Let's see if we can fit holes into place. Okay, I'll go with that. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna wash my hands up. I'll be right back. Alright guys, alright guys, we're ready to bring our caliper down. Now to make this easier for you guys, because right now your rotor's moving around, take 2 of the lug nuts, bring the rotor in, and just bring that on to keep that rotor steady. Alright, so let me put another one on and I'll be right back. Alright, we got it in, the rotor's steady. This is going to help us install this caliper a lot better. The first thing we're going to do is make sure the bolts on your caliper is pushed back into the caliper, because if not, you're going to have a hard time getting that on. Bring your caliper around. Now when you see I'm twisting it right now, that's because you want to make sure this brake hose is not bound up in any kind of way. Alright, so let's get our caliper. Lower it down. Oops, got a bolt out here. This bolt on the top is out. That's what I mean. Put it on. Done. Perfect. Now what you do, take your caliper bolts, start them off by hand. Turn it by a couple of threads to make sure you got it turned in, because if you try to use the air gun or ratchet right now, it's a good chance you can take of stripping them out or cross-threading them. So both of them is in. That is great. Now what you want to do is take your Big Rick. Yeah, buddy, check that out. The new one's called the Big Rick. With your 3/8 drive hex socket, 3/8 drive, put it on. Go ahead and tighten these bolts. Now, tightening up these bolts, you're going to bring it in evenly. Bring one in, then go down, get to the bottom one. Bring it in till it stops. Then go back up to the top. Now, for you guys that's not used to tightening these up with a power tool, I'm going to show you how to do it with a regular ratchet. Get your regular ratchet, and what you want to do is tighten it up till it stops, and then turn a little bit more. That's it. Do not get no 1/2-inch drive ratchet anything, or you're going to strip this thing out till it stops. A little bit more. This side is done. We'll go up there, check our brake fluid, see what our brake fluid level is. All right, cool. It's great. So we don't have to worry about taking any more out to do our right side. To do our right side. Now, the next thing we'll do, take the steering wheel, turn it all the way to the left, and now instead of using the screwdriver way, we're going to show you how to use a C-clamp to push back the piston on the other side. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are now on the right side. Now, for the right side, you probably got the gist of on the left side, so you probably don't even care about this part right now. But for guys who just want to carry on just to listen to us talk, we're going to get to this side right here. All right, the first thing we'll do is grab your 3/8 drive, 3/8 hex big socket with your 3/8 drive ratchet. And you want to make sure you got the 2 bolts that's going inside there. And what you want to do, I'm going to take a pair of pliers or something. Sometimes a lot of dirt gets built up in there. So what you want to do is take the socket, put it on. See how it went into place? That's to make sure you do not strip that out. Because if you strip that out, you are in a world of trouble. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take this one out. I'm going to go ahead and get that one in. Take my 3/8 drive ratchet. One, All right, now that I got them loose on my regular ratchet, you know, no. How about we call it the Slick Rick? We're gonna grab the Slick Rick. The Slick Rick ratchet. And we're gonna go ahead and take these bolts out. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we got the two bolts out. We're gonna go ahead and pull them out along with the sliders. And this one's stuck. Here we go. Here we go.
You gotta put a pliers in there.
Shut up. Ask you for a pair of pliers and everything. What are pliers? All right. We got those out. Take your caliper. Bring it up. Now, sometimes you might have a little problem. As this right here getting stuck, what you want to do is pry between the rotor and the brake pad. Take your big screwdriver or a pry bar. While you're on that side, over his side, over this side, over here. Go right between there, and you can use that to pick that up, help you out. If you don't move out the way. All right, got that up. Turn it over. Set it right up on the upper control arm. Now, if you're nervous about doing this part right here, take you a coat hanger, a piece of string, put it through the caliper right here, and tie it up around the upper control arm, so that way it doesn't drop all the way. All right, that's done. Now, the rotor's already loose and already off and on. We're going to go ahead and get that off. Now, for this side right here, what we're going to do is show you another way of pushing back that piston. The first thing we're going to do is take off the outer brake pad. Going to push the brake pad in and up, or you can use a screwdriver. Getting that out of the way, because it don't matter. We're not going to be using those anyway. Pick that up, throw it out. Now, what you want to do here is get you a C-clamp. Leave that brake pad in there. Do not let that C-clamp go in there and mess that piston up. So you get your C-clamp. Go like this. Huh?
Lightning. Killing.
And then as you turn the C-clamp in, it's going to be pushing that. You good with lighting?
Good.
Oh, you good with the lighting? That's what I asked. As you turning the C-clamp in, it's pushing that piston back into the caliper. So you want to keep pushing that back slowly, because if you try to go too fast, you got the cap off the master cylinder, it's going to be like a geyser. That brake fluid just sprays everywhere. So just take your time and go back until it stops. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back as far as we can go. Next thing we're going to do is take this off. Take our C-clamp off. Take our inboard brake pad. Pop that right out. Get rid of it. Now, before we do anything next, the next thing we're going to do is grab us a wire brush. I know you brought the wire brush over here. What a wire brush? Why didn't you bring the wire brush over here? Rick got to give us the wire brush. Kuda, could you believe this? You see what we go through? Now, well, at least now Rick see what I'm talking about.
I did. Look over there. Wire brush. Right there.
I ain't seen no cheap wire brush like that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start cleaning these parts off. One, we're going to clean up over here, right here. Take the caliper, inside here, right there where the contacts are, and on the outer edges. All right, so let's clean that up and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got those parts cleaned up. Now, since I got the wire brush in my hand, I'm gonna go ahead and do what the hub is. Clean that up. And as I'm turning it, cleaning it up. So let's get that done and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got everything cleaned up. The next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take our boots right here, our dust boots, and replace the seals inside. Now on the other side, I use a screwdriver to get between there. You know what I'm gonna try, guys? I wanna see what happens if I can just take a pair of pliers. Oh, I guess I can. And just pop those right off. Okay, we got both those popped off. The next thing we're gonna do is get our little pick. And the seal, you can see inside and all? Okay. You can't see inside, can you? pop out those two little seals out.
What light?
Too late. Got it out. All right, great. That is out. Get a little dust on it. All right, let's get our new seals and we'll be right back. All right, guys, I was ready to put the seals in. I'm looking at them, I'm like, wait a minute. There's some extra ones here, but that's not extra. And I turned it around and I just noticed right in between there, I see another one. So, yep, sure enough, guys, these pop out. And sure enough, right inside, I got two more of those seals, which means we're going to be taking the caliper off on the other side to put those two inner ones in. Now that I got all four out, let's get the four new ones in here and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I got the four seals in there. Billy Bob's on the other side, taking the caliper back off. Oh yeah. So he can take apart that side. Now I pop those out. We can see a good lighting here. Alright, and I got the two seals that's gonna go into place. Now as you can see, it's kind of difficult to set that in there. So what I got here is an 18mm shallow socket with a 4-inch 3/8 drive extension, and what I'm going to do is place it right there. And I should have got a little longer extension. You know guys, let me get a little longer extension, set this camera up, and I'm going to take the hammer and I'm going to tap that in to get it right into place. And actually I almost got this in by hand, but I want to make sure I get it in there perfectly. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright, I got my 6-inch 3/8 drive extension, and I'm going to set it right there. Got my little carpenter's hammer. Side. And get that right in there. It can only go but so far, so you don't have to worry about that, because you could tell by the upper one, as you can tell by the groove in there, as you can see, it only goes in but so far. So that one is good. Now let's get that other one in and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got both in. The next thing I want to do is get our lubricant, and I'm just going to put some inside there, put some on my finger, or you know, my better yet, where my Q-tips at. And we're going to do that 007. I'm going to put some on here, and I'm going to go in here and lubricate inside here, and then I'm going to turn the caliper around and lubricate the other side. Alright, let's get that done, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got those in there, got it lubricated. Get a good shot in here. Yeah, get that. Alright, the next thing we'll do, we got our dust covers. We're going to put them on like we did before, as much as we can. There we go. And then we're going to take our 21mm deep socket, 1/2-inch drive, take our carpenter's hammer, and we're going to go ahead and tap those on till the end of it is flush right along with the caliper. Alright, so let's get that and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we got that done. The next thing we're going to do is put our sliders and our bolts back in. I know because of the shade you can't hardly see. Let me bring it over here. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Now, what we're going to do is take our lubricant, just put it right on the tip of these bolts. Okay, put them in there, and wait a minute, that side right there like can go down a little bit more. You know what guys, let me knock that down a little bit more right there. Okay, that's where they sit now. Alright, let's set this in there. Push that into place. Perfect. Perfect. Let's get our bottom one. Yeah, let me make sure you can still see. Put a lubricant. See, Rick? Told you, I hate diesels. I hate them. Now I know I'm never going to do nothing with a diesel again. But even their brakes give you a hard time. Pop that in there, and we are good to go. I am never working on a diesel again. All right, we are good to go. Let's get our new rotor. Get our 007 ready yet, because what we're gonna do is lubricate now the contact points. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we got everything lubricated. Next thing I'm gonna do is turn my caliper around this way. Get my inboard brake pad. Set that in there. Now push that top clip down. And that is in place. Make sure my bolts are out. Now to get my outboard. Now we was looking at the outboard and it looks like this clip lines up perfectly. So maybe what happened during shipping or something, that one got bent, or nah, not with shipping. It's got to be done at the factory, something like that. So let's get that down in there. Tell you one thing, man, this thing is like right down in there. Really hold on. All right, let's push these down. Great, both of them is locked into place. Now I'm gonna push that to the side. Now I'm gonna get my new rotor. Well, first I'm gonna take these gloves off. Get my new rotor. Where to clean the hub up. Put the rotor on. Grab you 2 lugs to keep that rotor into place. So let's put that on and we'll be right back. All right, guys, we got our caliper, and I gotta make sure your bolts are pushed back. If not, that caliper will not go on. All right, let's go put our caliper on. And again, make sure this hose is not being twisted or you're not putting it on right. All right, let's lower our caliper down. Push our bolts in. And this bolt's not in all the way. And down, it's perfect. All right, let's go over here and start our bolts by hand. Top one, and the bottom one. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and get our Slick Rick ratchet. Yeah, and bring these in. Okay, get the bottom one. All right, and just like I said before, what you can do, get your regular ratchet, you tighten it up till it stops, and then a little bit more. That's it. I'm gonna watch the camera a little bit. Perfect. This is done. Now, when we come back, there's a very important lesson I gotta teach you. So do not get in your vehicle and start it and take off like you're gonna go somewhere, because you're not. You're gonna go somewhere, you just ain't gonna be able to stop. All right, we'll be right back.
All right, you guys. As you see, our brake fluid is a little low. And what you want to do is read your cap, and you see it says use .3 fluid only. So we're gonna fill that up and we'll be right back.
All right, guys, Billy Bob just told you about the brake fluid. He filled it up, put the cap back on it. Still, you cannot drive this vehicle. Let me show you why. Now, when we push those pistons back, open this truck. All right, When you step on the brake pedal, those pistons got to come back out of the caliper, which means they got a lot to travel, which means when you first step on your brakes, that brake pedal pretty much going to go down to the floor. So if you start this vehicle right now, put it in drive and go to stop, you're not going to stop. So whatever's in front of you is going to get hit. So check it out. When you step on your brakes, and watch what happens. Step down, look at that. Right down to the floor. And trust me, your vehicle will not stop. Because what just happened was, I just pushed those pistons out. Now that the pistons are set, I let it go. Do it again. Now it only travels that far. Let it go. Do it again. Perfect. Now you're ready to go. Make sure you pump your brake pedals up before you take off on that vehicle. Now that that's done, it did lower the brake fluid. So now what we got to do is go recheck the brake fluid, top it off, and this job is done. We'll be right back. All right, guys, now we got a tie on. Now, it's another important thing is to when you tighten up these lugs. Don't tighten them up like 1, 2, 3, 4, because what happens is you can't put this tire on crooked, and then the car is going to wobble when you're going down the road, and you're going to think something wrong. You're going to take apart the brakes. What you want to do is go in a cross pattern. Make sure you go cross. So right now, if I bring this one in, bring that in just till it touches. Now I'm going to start tightening them up. 1, 2, go up to here. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Done. Get our cap, put our cap back on, and then you got these plastic lugs. Do not use your air gun or torque gun for this. If you want, just take it off and just use the socket and put these on. All right, let's get this done and we'll be right back. All right, guys, girls, there you go. There you go how to replace the front brake pads and rotor on a 1994 Chevy 2500 pickup. I hate diesels. Even brakes, I hate diesels. It's the same as gas, but I hate it because it was a diesel. It gave us a little hard time, but we got the job done. All right, if you have any kind of comments or questions, be sure to put them in the comment section below, or you can email me direct to tim@astralautorepairs.com. Guys, girls, this is Timmy and Billy Bob and Rick, J. Reach of 1954 from Astral Auto Repairs. If we can't repair it, nobody can. We'll see you next time.